Okay, in part two, let's go through all the 15 altcoins. Um, I'll talk about more only if there's major change. Otherwise, you assume that it's a status quo, like there's no major concern, because I'll start with a summary first before I go into detail. Firstly, I explain about the BTC. So as long as BTC is in under consolidation, these coins, almost all the coins, are going to follow that, because the kind of coins we have selected, they are more like BTC followers. Because large cap, this is what they do. The large cap, except some, if there is good news, as I mentioned last time, they might pump for a day or two or three, and then come back, and or I would say reset. I'm not saying they crash, but they reset or correct, uh, and then join the BTC price action. That's what they do. We'll see when we look at XRP, it pumped a lot, and then you will see the reset. I'm just giving an example to start with. So point I'm trying to make, some coin you will see pumping for a day or two, like Dogecoin. There is rumor when Elon Musk said, he's not going to issue a new coin. People say, that means some kind of meme coin, whether it's a ship coin or Dogecoin or some other, you know, a meme coin could go up. And then people put money, and out of speculation, some coins get some more momentum or some more liquidity compared to other. That's what happens. But more or less, as far as weekly structure is concerned, you would see more these coins are going through consolidation. So this is the summary to start with. Now we'll look at the all the coins and alphabetical order. APT, as we can see, this was the major dump, and then this is a typical behavior, a bounce up to certain extent. Here in this case, we can see that the prior support is a resistance, it couldn't break, and then retracement. This retracement could go sometime 30%, 50%, sometime 70, 80%, you know, but this is the range, you know, and then goes up and continue. So we can, if we draw a trend line, downtrend line, we can say this is still in the downtrend, a counter trend. This is the upside move, and then this is a counter trend. Remember, so this simple one line could explain that it is so close, it's touching. So once it breaks above and close above this 7.7, we can say APT will be on move on the upside. You know that all the green levels are required level for the new high. Means if this was the recent high, the new high means higher than this high. Remember, not just for APT but for any coin. So from wherever they retraced, once green level is broken above, that means then it will look for the higher than the earlier rejection point. So I'm just explaining one more time what is the importance of this green level to you. So that's how it is. So it's very close to. And of course, if this critical level support is broken, then it's a bad sign, a very bad sign. But it's not happening, so why think about it, right? Let's look at atom. Atom, the direction is the same as I explained, and this is still a support zone. It's not a particular level. This is a support zone like this. It's a support zone. There are point of bounds. I mean, and these are the point of supports at different levels. In fact, this could go all the way here and extend here, to be honest. Oops, not bad. We could connect all this one within this and this. So this is still a support zone. So this is all right for now. The next is AVAX. Again, some delay. But there's no fundamental change. So we have to move on the right hand side. That's it. Yeah. This descending channel has to break. So first it has to close about this support line like 14.550 plus, and then it has to close about the green level. The green level is the required level, remember, right? If the required level is broken above, then we can expect it to go above this. This was the first about this one, and that means R1. So BNB is doing nothing. Okay, BNB is doing nothing, but that's not a point of concern. It's holding up. So this is wait and watch. These are all inner bars in a way, right? This is indecision. It's not taking any decision. That's it. These are all inner bars. This is a big one. This is consolidation that way. I don't want to go into, but I can show you quickly. It's basically a rect. You can simply add a rectangle like this. This is consolidation range at a low time frame. And it is more like a pennant actually, small one. If you want to draw a triangle, my it's actually my bad, not pennant, but ascending like this. So it should go up in a day or two like this. So this is positive so far. Doge is already charged up, as you know. Is but this week it's flat. But if you look at last 3 weeks, prior 3 weeks, it's getting momentum. So that's positive. So Doge is looking good. This is a required level, remember. EGLD, similar story. So this is delay. It has to break apart this. It has to break apart the channel first and the green level. Then we can say R1 plus. Oops. Then it should go above R1. This is still going, this consolidation in a descending manner. Ethereum direction is up without any doubt. This is a big, big, big ascending triangle, as you could see. This is a slope. This is support. This is the breakout level or zone, I would say breakout zone. And this is like 70% coverage, almost 70-80%. So this is a breakout level or potential breakout from here. Yeah. FET, little bit of downside move, but it's in the range. As you can see, you can say this is double bottom or retesting of the support before it goes up. So as I said, so sometime it goes all the way down, sometime halfway. It depends on the strength. And the 5 point, it's still above the A, which is good, right? We don't want it somewhere here. So this is okay. We can live with it. It doesn't change any stuff. The structure is intact. This consolidation is intact. Okay. Only if it comes down to this level, then it's a point of concern. FTM, see, this nothing. It's a doji candle. Doji candle means it's like a very thin, tiny body. It's doing nothing. So it tells nothing. Means the status is same as last week. This is the interpretation. So nothing more to add. Matic, as you could see, like similar behavior as other retracing, but there is absolutely no change to its fundamental structure. RNDR has hit the support or yeah, almost touched. That's not concern. As I said, it is far away from S1. I don't care. So this is like not even a concern. This is still structure point of view. Uh, See this particular support level that you see, this is another one, right? Only if it comes down to this level, then it could create some pattern, head and shoulder pattern. Don't call this head and shoulder. Some people call this. Don't call it. This is left shoulder. This is head. The head is this is head is not formed yet. Head forms only here. So you cannot call head and shoulder. Head has to be formed first, and then a bounce, and then the shoulder should also get complete. Then only you can call. Call this head and shoulder is a big mistake. Okay, so don't call it. So absolutely, this is still at S2. I would be watchful only if it comes down to 1.16. This is not at all a risk from any point of view. In fact, this was a breakout. If you look at when it was broke here, this was the point of rejection. This was the point of rejection. And if I extend this line like this, then you get support. So there's a lot of room here. So somebody was asking me, is R&D is in trouble? Of course not. The trouble is in the mind, not from a TA point of view. Okay, the mind is very tricky. Mind because it was pumping hard and it's doing nothing since May. It's not easy. It's not easy, right? So it's not easy. The mind would tell that it's crashing. It's not doomed. It's not crashing. It's perfectly all right. It's annoying that it's been correcting for since May, but there's absolutely nothing to worry from a structure point of view. Same story, right? So we have to shift this one. I don't have to add more. If it comes down to this level, then it's not a good sign. This is okay. SOL, similar thing. A little bit of delay. It already broke about here, the failed attempt above the green one. Um, but it's way above the orange line, so this is totally fine. XRP retraced, so it broke S1. Uh, I would say S1 is broken, but S1 is not a critical level. Uh, Below this orange line is a point of concern or warning. If it goes below this orange line is well above the orange line, so it's not a concern, right? It's not a concern. In fact, one we can draw one more support here. There's not a problem. In fact, let's do this one. So XRP, and because there was heavy pump, this is just a reset. This is not even 50% retracement if you could look. So this is not a concern, or near 50%, which is fine. Happens because this was unnatural pump. So it's a reset, as I mentioned in my summary. When something pumps up on some news, then more money comes in, people try to, and then they try to sell off and pull out some money. This is what happens. This is back to its normal state. This was like agitated, excited, and this is now being resetted. So there's nothing to worry. Okay, that's it then. I think it's a wait and watch. I would say in summary, we have to see how the next week goes, right? How the BTC behaves, how the macroeconomic factor behaves, how the DXY will behave, and then yeah, we'll look into these charts further. But in summary, I would say okay, they are consolidating or retracing a bit, but they are not at a level where there is concern to its recovery path. That's what I would say. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.